Welcome home, good hunter. I must have drifted off. What is it you desire?
Like, I was just talking to her because she was asleep. Yeah, okay, yeah, I don't have anything.
Hunters have but do the gods love their creations? Of course I do, isn't that? Hunters have told me about the church, about the gods and their love. But do the gods love their creations? I am a doll created by you humans. Would you ever think to love me? Of course. I do love you. Isn't that how you've made me? Farewell, good mate.
Okay, anyways, instead of continuing on, we're going to go right into the Chalice dungeons instead. Okay, that's for this short ritual, which I believe is so you can get into other people's Chalice dungeons if you have the online thing. Alright, use ritual altar to create a Chalice dungeon, and you can search for other chalices and such, which, you know, if I had online I could do that. A shame. You can get some pretty interesting results with that. So Chalice dungeons are pretty simple. Like, this one's going to always be exactly the same. This is the first Chalice dungeon. Pretty much the main ones are always exactly the same no matter what. You do get ones that are randomly generated. And you can get some pretty nice loot for that. Especially if you use the ones for the online stuff, where you can get some gear that you should be getting way later into the game, pretty early on, so you can definitely do interesting builds and such. I've done a couple of these before with Rain. Mostly as like filler stuff, but yeah. The nice thing about these is that they actually do not scale to basically they have their own scaling depending on which depth they are. Like, this is like the first level thing, so the enemies here are not going to be that terribly strong. Especially since I've started this like way after I actually got the damn chat. Ooh, that's not what I meant to do, but okay. But these also do not scale. Their difficulty does not scale with New Game Plus either, which is interesting. Meaning you can do these at pretty much at any point in time. And if you can manage to get yourself into the higher tiered ones, you can actually get a shit ton of blood echoes and get through the game pretty easily. Plus, gems tend to drop a lot more. This is like the easiest places to get gems and all that fun stuff. Anyways, I hopefully plan to get through all of these things again. I remember a few terrible bosses in these places, but yeah. The goal is to get through here. To get through all of them and fight the final boss of the Chalice dungeons. Oh, hi. I had totally forgotten that you guys are in here. As you can see, they're not that strong. Oh god, that's a lot of rats. And I got all my health back. They're not terribly strong, so I don't have to worry that much about it. But these places are pretty good for getting blood echoes, gems, all that good shit. You can definitely make yourself easily overpowered just by going through these places. I remember one of the Chalice dungeons I had, I don't remember which one it was, but it had a bunch of the kin enemies, like in the first room, and they each gave me like 8,000 blood echoes each. Good shit. I guess we have to go upstairs. There's 2 ways upstairs. Hey, not cool, dude. Oh, okay, I thought he had something. Okay, that one was red. That means that that was spawned by a Bell Maiden in this place. Bell Maidens are not very nice. Oh, I died. That's what happens when I get cocky. Bell Maidens basically summon enemies. And they infinitely summon enemies until you kill them. The enemies tend to know generally where you are. I believe those enemies, I think you have to be like at least a couple rooms away before they actually start going for you. Oh, okay, so that's what was up that ladder. That's that leads to the boss. But we need to find a switch in order to actually get over there. That's pretty much the main consistent thing about these places. Dude, no. Cool. Most likely that red one knew where I was. Oh no! Don't dare. Don't you dare. Bell Maiden's right there. I believe they can summon a maximum of like 5 enemies each. And as soon as you kill them, these guys just die anyways. So there is one fun room in one of the dungeons where there's 2 of the large wolves and 2 Bell Maidens that summon spiders, which the spiders are a hell of a lot more dangerous. That room sucks. Oh god. There's a big boy there. Stop throwing your shit at me, dude. Oh, okay, I thought he was gonna give me blood vials. Whatever. It's no big deal. And usually, yeah, this is the switch that I need. There's usually a large enemy like that guarding each of them. Some more powerful enemy. Best to destroy these things so, you know, that stops obstructing you like that. Chalice dungeons are typically not that terribly long. They're usually only like 3 floors. Each floor basically having the same general design like this. Though some can get 4, or I think in terms of the required ones, I think 4 is the longest you can get. Though through the randomly generated ones, you can get up to 5 floors. With them getting more and more difficult, dropping more blood echoes, more better loot, all that good stuff. Okay, this one didn't have enough treasure room. I'm not used to that. Oh, right there. Never been that terribly good at fighting this boss. God damn it. I didn't even get a single hit in. Yeah, Undead Giant. I'm not remotely good at fighting this boss. And there's a lot more worse versions of this thing. This is like the easiest version. I believe they're weak to fire. If I had my fire thing, whatever. Well, whatever. It's not that big of a deal. It's not like it takes very long to get back to it. Probably should not touch it. Well, that time it went better. I guess part of me not being good against half these bosses is because of the completely different strategy I used on them. When I was using Ludwig's and mostly just trying to bait out my strong attacks and the charge attack, and being very, very terrible at doing that. I mean, by completing this game, I am considerably better at it now. What's that other buff I have? Now I just noticed that. Yeah, that is physical attack. Oh, it's probably from that other blood shit. Yeah, there's nothing in that last slide. I just wanted to make sure. Oh, whatever. Check it on stats, right? More echoes. It might be that. More echoes from slain enemies or something. I actually don't know. Anyway, second floor. Surprised there's no enemies running out in this room. Or whatever. Hello. Cursed fire gem. Cursed gems are basically, they have a downside of some kind. Usually like minus damage to beasts or something. I recently learned that I can actually destroy those. I didn't even know that. Those are traps. There's a switch somewhere right there. It would have shot like some arrows. You can use those to your advantage and get enemies. Them. Oh. There was a dude in here. Oh, it's so bright. That actually hurts my eyes. Oh, hi. Oh, you're a red dude. That means there's a person probably back over there. Probably over here. Or not. I'll bump into them sooner or later. Oh, okay, treasure chest. With one of these guys guarding it. Let's see what's in this one. Ritual blood. Okay, most chests tend to have more ritual related stuff or more Chalice dungeons. Sometimes they have nice things, gems, weapons. Though since these... Oh, right, yeah. Traps. That weird summon trap thing. Gotta be careful of that one. Okay. That one tried following me. Okay. So she's probably over that way. Yep. Where at? Over this way. You can summon ones that do that shit? That's not cool. There. Balmains are mean. You can be a gigantic pain in the ass. Ah! Rolly boy! Gotta be careful of stuff like that, because that's usually where the summon shit is. At least in my experience, I've noticed that they usually pop up like that. Was there anything else in this room? Yes. Okay, looks like we're done with this floor. Need to fight the boss. Right, the ladder was right here. Of course. Only 3? That's surprising. I did kill only 3, right? Yeah, okay. Wait, oh, that's the way it came from. Ah, okay. 3 of the big dudes. Fuck you! Oh god, please. Oh god, I wasn't expecting him to attack that fast. Why am I having trouble with these guys? Oh god. Watch out for the guy with the shotgun, who's just a total dick. You're a little easier to hit. Maybe not. There we go. I'm not doing so well. I died. Wow, this is like one of the easiest bosses in this place. Because, well, granted, I'm not used to some... I don't remember half these guys' attack patterns, so I don't actually know how to visceral most of them. It's not like those enemies are actually hard. The gun guy's just more annoying than anything else. So he can really screw you over if you're unlucky. Oh god. Just retreat for now. One down. Gun boy down there. Should be too bad. Oh, ow. He's gone. Didn't realize he was that low. Ow! Don't bitch slap me with your gun. Alright, now we got a root chalice. The root ones are the randomized ones, so I can basically do this place except with just random layout, random bosses. Enemies are more or less the same. They're pretty much tied to the dungeons. You can also do materials, which can actually increase the difficulty of the dungeons, cursing them, doing a bunch of other stuff. I don't know all the details of exactly how those work. There's a whole wiki on that type of stuff. Alright, third floor. There's a summon thingy for a boss. Which this place is also a good source of insight if you need more of that. Since seeing a boss gives you insight, killing a boss also gives you insight. Oh. These things. I've not bumped into these in the main game. Granted, there's only like one in the main game, so... These... Okay, it might be worth it just to go upstairs first so we can take care of that shit. Where is she? There she is. Those things down there. Threatening, as you can see. They're only a problem if they're in rooms like these and there's a lot of them. Then they're more of a pain in the ass to deal with. Even more so if there's a lot of enemies around. Stones after this. And sell the ones that I'm probably not going to use. That way they don't take up so much space and I have an issue trying to figure shit out. So I tend to forget about stuff like that. Okay, looks like there's only 2 of those down here. Oh, hi, Bagman. realized I never got my blood echoes back from when I went back there. I kind of forgot about that. Oh, hi. I believe they can't really hurt you. They just give you a shit ton of bullets or blood vials when you take them out. I don't think they can hurt you. There's supposed to be like rare enemies that pop up in these places. Though I think that one's probably a guaranteed one. At least the ones in the fixed dungeons. I believe the enemies are always exactly the same. There's our switch. So I guess go upstairs first. Also, those ghosts are also one of the few enemies in the game that are weak to radiant damage. Which a number of weapons have. But not a lot of enemies in the game are actually weak to it. Just like that and a bunch of enemies in the Canehurst area. If not, I think it's like every enemy in the Canehurst area except for the boss. Tomb mold. These dungeons usually have an order that you have to go through them in order to actually progress to the next one. Like one might require tomb mold or something like that. One might require something else. I know to continue to the Themero dungeons, you need to get a Bastard of Lauren, which requires you to go into the Lauren dungeons, specifically the lower floors, or, you know, just get a glyph dungeon from online and just go into that, so you don't have to go through the Lauren dungeons because they're a pain in the ass. Okay, looks like there was absolutely nothing on this side. This was just a waste of time. Okay. That's also a big shiny for me. No, that's probably nothing. Okay. Probably just the lights from that. Yeah, most likely. Oh. Yeah, only 3. Okay. So now I have a feeling that room would have had a trap. Let's just sidestepped it. I'm used to some spooky enemies hiding around the corners and jumping me. Well, anyways, back downstairs. Where's the ladder? Right there. I just don't want to, you know, waste health if I can help it. Even if it's not that big of a deal. Okay, so we gotta deal with this dude. I don't think I can... Nope, I can't sneak up on him. Oh, whatever. Now I know that I can destroy those and I don't have to be paranoid. I found that out just by watching my brother play and him... I think he just accidentally destroyed them. Oh, there was still enemies around. Oh, whatever. It's not that big of a deal. I don't need them. Not getting that much blood echoes from this place anyways. Well, so that is the boss, who is not weak to fire. I did not... Wait, I didn't even push that damn button. What the hell? My finger was between R1 and L1. Oh, hey, side area. Most of the time these have side areas in between, either before you enter the dungeon proper and hit the first lantern, or right before the boss. Typically it's like a mini dungeon type thing, like pretty much like the rest of the dungeon. The main difference is that there's usually a large treasure chest somewhere in there, which usually has nice stuff for you. Once again, the large treasure chest is usually blocked by a large enemy, so it's usually pretty easy to tell when you've found it. You know, aside from the fact that it's just a large treasure chest. Hey, fire paper, I love that shit. But like I said, I'm pretty sure the boss has super resistance to fire or something because, well, it's on fire, so... You know, assumptions. Alright, and you can also see the little messengers down here. The blue flames that they light basically means you've been in that room. I have a tendency to forget about that, or not even notice them whatsoever, so... Hi! It's a gun boy. Do that. And just a bunch of ritual blood. I think that was that a tier. Chalice dungeon stuff is you. Oh, okay, it's in here. Okay, it's just ritual blood. 2. 13 of it. They all have like ranks, like pretty much like the gems do and stuff. I know there are illusionary walls, but I don't know which dungeons have them. Nor am I very good at remembering. I know where one illusionary wall is specifically. And that's in one of the later ones. So you gotta be a little careful in these places as well, with visceral attacks specifically. In fact, there's an enemy called a Bloodlicker. If you get a visceral attack, they will appear in the dungeons where those are. They can be a bit of a pain in the ass to kill. They're pretty tanky and deal a lot of damage. And I assume they show up in these lower leveled ones. Just, you know, scaled to them. Okay, of course, there's nothing over there. I mean, I haven't really visceraled anything, so odds are I'm not gonna see one. But, you know, best to mention it. Alright, boss time. Yes. I was just making sure I was going the right way. Typically, the boss of the Chalice, basically the last boss, will usually have a huge-ass door like this. Oh, right, I can summon a person to help me out to keep the boss distracted and off me. That's always a good idea. Watchdog of the Orb Lords. Vaguely remember its attack patterns. It is a beast, so it is weak to serrated damage and stuff shit. Stand in front of it. Bad idea. Then there's of course that attack, that charge attack fits. Right, I forgot I had an AoE. Totally forgot about that. Oh shit. Oof. Yes. Okay, I was about to say, it's going to vomit lava. It's a lot slower than what I'm used to. Fuck. Ooh, yeah! Now we got a central Themero Chalice, meaning we can progress. Because that's the next stage in these Chalice places. Boss done. Now we can leave, because there's nothing else here. Blood echoes to actually level up. Sad. Well, we can check out what silly gems we got. Let's see. Gem fortification. What we got? Physical 12, yes. Fizz up at full HP. Well, that's still considerably better. thrust. Thrust. I don't know how many of these attacks are thrust, so. Fire. Skill sailing. Fire. Lots of fire. Oh yeah, that's curse, so health gradually depletes. That's never good. Attack versus beast down, which is nice if you're not fighting beasts. Well then. Yeah, nothing of interest in that. Blood attack. Yeah. Oops. I wanted to check for threaded cane too. Even though I... Ah, yes, I would have to upgrade it, wouldn't I? Why not? I wanted to do blood gem fortifications specifically for it. Yeah, thrust does help. It does have a few thrust attacks here and there. I mean, the cane's not completely out yet. It is still very effective. Especially since it has that weird little thing where when it's in this form, its visceral attacks do a lot more damage. It has really good scaling with skill. And I believe it can actually do the most amount of visceral damage in the game because of both of those. Well, for now, we're using the silly thing.
Welcome. What is...
I
Farewell.
can't do anything with that, so... Let's see. We'll remove the chalice, because there's no reason to go back there. So this is our randoms, which we need more Ritual Blood 1, which we can just right buy now. And we need Ritual Blood 2 times 6 to make this one. And there's our new Chalice dungeon. Might as well poke around in here. This one will be more difficult than the previous one, because it's a Lair 2. I believe there's 6 of the Themero ones, and usually like 2 of all the other ones. Except for I think the Kin one only has 1. Otherwise, more or less, same thing. Not that terribly different from one another. Different bosses, obviously. I can still one-shot those guys. Ah, Bell Lady. Cool. Don't you dare! Dick. Oh, okay. I thought that was just a candle. I thought it was shiny. Oh, cool. Didn't know he was there. I'm being a little bit reckless. Oh god. Don't give me the suck. I think I can just spam attacks on those guys. They're not that much of a threat yet. Once I get more life and such. Or if they get the jump on me, then that's a problem. Oh yes, doggies. Oh god. I almost didn't nose that guy. Hello, doggy. Okay. That would have killed him. Okay, so I'm back near the beginning again. Cool. Okay, so that's where that path took me. Alright. What? Who dares? Alright, moving on. So, who's our first boss? Beast-possessed soul. Ah, yes, this dude. Oh, God. This guy wrecked my shit last time. Right! I forgot. That's a special attack. Yeah. And when he bites you like that, he, like, beefs up. Which he didn't do there, probably because I was dead already. Yeah, I should learn. When he starts making the fist, stay away from him. Oh yeah, you. Oh, I went the wrong way. Wait, no, I didn't go the wrong way. Oh God! Why? For what reason? I just straight up went the wrong way. I'll learn better next time. Oh God. I always keep underestimating range. And how fast I can shoot my gun. But I always think it's going to be instant. No worries. Like that. There. Or it'll work a lot better than what I'm expecting it to. God, his range is a lot longer than I keep estimating. His long, gangly arms. Fucking hell. I knew that was going to happen. I would get too cocky after seeing him back away non-stop every single time I try attacking it. Of course. Ugh, annoying. Okay. Oh, there's a dude right there too. Cool. But I don't give a shit. Maybe I should have just tossed him some Molotovs near the end. Whatever. He's a beast. He should be weak to fire, probably. That would be the assumption, I guess. Oh, where'd he go? Hi! Can I have my blood echoes back? Ah! I think he's mad. Damn it! I keep thinking the downtime between my gun is a lot faster than it is. A lot of little things like that. Dude, stop that. It's not cool. I keep forgetting, every time you do a visceral attack, you automatically unlock off the enemy. There. Oh, he's dead now. Good. Side area. Long hallways usually mean like a side area like this. Scorpions. Scorpions have pretty good defense. Oh god, ah! Oh, that did frenzy damage. Okay, they just explode. They die. Gotcha. Good to know. There's a door over there. I had a bad feeling about this room. I couldn't remember what it was, but just a general bad feeling. Oh, hi. Ah! Slime! Get off me! Whew! Survived! Yay. Fuck. Ah! Fuck this thing. That's a situation where if I had pure fire damage on my thing, that would be quite useful on that. Scorpions too. Oh, I saw you getting up. Whew. Oh, right. I was wondering what the hell that was for a second there. Over here first. We're still up here. I don't like that room already. Oh God! That was a really terrible idea. I didn't think there was that many things in there. Jeez. Damn. There goes all those blood echoes. That was a lot, too. That was enough for me to gain at least a level or two. Well, I better get it. Oh, right. Because I didn't hit the one on the... I really should have... I knew I should have done that, but I was cocky and thought I could not die. Let's hit up the lantern down here, so if I die again, I can at least just start back here. You know, kind of important. Anyways, back to this area so I can get all my blood echoes back, hopefully. Fuck. Stop hitting me. just making sure that I had to go down that way. Okay, I thought that was something. Never mind. Okay, so there's a slime over here too. There's a guy that's gonna be firing a cannon at me from up there. He's a dick. I don't think he can hit me from here, but fuck you too. Rat, stop. Yeah, fuck that thing. Not gonna deal with it. There's two guys on the floor over here. Let's I remember where things are. There's another guy like right here. This works better this time. It is not going to work. I got killed again! Fuck! There goes all my blood echoes. Man, that's such a pain in the ass. There's so many enemies. It was lagging my game. Or at least the frames were dropping. Same difference, whatever. Usually when I say lag, I just mean frame drops. Man. Fuck you! Be better to run down here once I get everything's attention. Or something like that. Sup? Huh? Hey, don't jump on me. No? Is that just straight up no? Jerks. Come on. Are they just going to ignore me? The treasure chest is in there. God! Fucking dogs! Ah! Okay, just making sure it's dead. Of course, this is the one time it decides not to sneak out for no reason. No! Fuck you! Better bet hit your okay. That was worth it because I think I actually do need that. So no worries. I do believe I need to go to Hintertome in order to actually progress anyways. Oh, okay, I'm just right above where I was before. Gotcha. Okay. Well, that was the... Okay, so that was the entirety of the treasure room. Gotcha. Just get out of here. Not dealing with these things. Where's the exit? Yeah, okay, it was this one. Alright, treasure room, done. Thankfully. Okay. Can't see. Did not notice. Cool. Okay. Okay, so up here. Well, now that I think about it, did a visceral attack. There's a good chance a blood liquor might show up there. Well, if that happens, then it happens. Hopefully it won't kill me. I'll usually just stay in that room unless I go near it anyways. Ah, these witches. Oh, I should have attacked more. Okay. That did not work very well. At all. Jerks. Stop poisoning me! Much better. Hi. Much better. Thought the switch would probably be down there. Okay, fire paper's always nice. Saves me from having to buy it, and like, though it's not that terribly hard to get now. See, oh yeah, I flipped the switch and everything. Okay, had to think about that for a second. So yes, we have access to the boss, though I'm probably going to run back to town to level up, so I don't lose all my blood echoes again. Especially since I don't know which boss I'm fighting. Oh, 17, huh.
Well, what? Very well.
That works for me. 8 blood echoes left.
Farewell, mate.
Probably go for arcane next. Increase that sweet fire damage, or lightning damage, or arcane, well, any elemental damage, I suppose, for certain bosses and stuff. Right. They're not so friendly dudes. Fuck you, my dude. You! believe there's only a maximum of one side room per floor. Alright, what are we up against? Keeper of the Old Lords. Oh, yes, this person. This Flame Witch person. Oh, ouch. Fuck. Trying to dodge through the attacks. Oh! Ouch! Not cool of you. Ouch! No! Gotcha. And we got a root chalice, too. Note to self, don't let him charge up the fire thingy. I think I can make their outfit now. I don't remember if it's any good. Probably has good fire resist. That's always something. Haha, no. You guys done? I wasn't very appreciative of that. I believe that particular guy in the middle, if he sees you, he just makes everybody else come right for you that's remotely nearby. Which is why that was going on. Because that guy should have been, like, just standing right in front of the chest or something. That noise. Oh. Oh. Right, I forgot about halls like this. Door right there. Actually, like the door down here too. There it is. Yep, treasure room. Yay. Ah! Hello. Let's see. More tomb mold. Sage's wrist. And more ritual blood. Gotcha. Yep, looks to be it. Now there's teeny tiny small chests that I often tend to forget about their existence because of just how few and far between they are. Either that or I'm just completely blind. I just keep not noticing them. Either one's a correct answer. Spooky ghost. Yeah, small chest like that. I don't believe those are terribly common. Just checking. Oh, never mind. That one's violent. Oh, I can't rally them. Okay. Also, I didn't drop anything. Even meaner. Yeah, I guess there's multiple types of ghosts. The ones that don't attack you give you the good shit. Not open for the side, okay. I don't know if I've explored this whole area. It's possible that that locked door just might be from, well, the other side. Ooh. I actually almost did that. Yeah, that was this door. I don't think there's anything else around here. Yeah, okay. That locked door just leads to the main part of the dungeon. Makes sense. Right, that spooked me for a second there until I remembered that I disabled that trap. That's the wrong way. Also, I totally did not activate that thing down here. If I had died, then that would have been pretty sad. Again. There's a bad guy. Okay. Dude, cool. I can get all my health back. Try upstairs first, I guess. Why not? Oh god. Of course, there's a bell maiden nearby. Where is she? Oh shit. Just like right out of range. Cursed fire gem. Okay, friend. Hello. Ah, you're one of those. Hey, you're supposed to let me get behind you. Well, whatever. I see that shiny there. Yeah, it was bullets. Nothing here. Nothing. Alright, just making sure. Let's see. I did not go in this one. Oh, there's lights right over there. Oh, a friend to summon. I didn't find that one room that's unlocked. I actually don't know where that is offhand. I don't know what I'm about to fight. Oh, we have a friend. Oh, Oleg again. Cool. Oh, I missed a door. Oh, look, you can come with me during these, right? Probably leads... whatever. Just go to the boss. I can just come back over that way later. Or something. Okay, that's not the way to the boss. There's the way to the boss. Mostly because I don't want him to die and then just lose my guy. And if he's to die, he has to die at the boss. I can always just backtrack and go down whatever's over there and get whatever treasure. That may or may not be remotely worth it. Alright, what are we up against? There's a... oh no, is that a... oh, Thumerian Descendant. I remember these guys being a pain in the ass! away from me! Covers a lot of range. I totally whiffed that. Fuck! No! God, that range! Jeez! God! I remember why I hated this boss. Okay, I should probably be dodging towards it. Instead of backing away, because he definitely covers a lot of ground with each attack. I'll definitely get Oleg back so that he can help me out. Hey, don't do that. Yeah, I'm going... I was about to say, I'm going right for the boss again, purely because... I want my blood echoes back. Where's the fucking door? Hey, where'd you come from? Oh, no biggie. Yeah, I remember this Descendant being a massive pain in the ass in the last Themarin dungeon. Oh boy, do I remember that fight. Where he effectively, like, almost one-shot me with most of his attacks. There's another one! Why? Oleg? Please? Dude, why'd you... Whatever. Let's try this again. Fuck you! Ooh. Not enough dodge. Damn. Squandered that. I chose to dodge at the... Ugh. I don't like this guy. He's gonna back away again. Ah! No! Sneaky one, that. Okay, got him. Yay, we have lower Themaru. Cool. Might as well just activate this thing while I'm still over here. And then go visit that other area and hopefully not die. Yay. Now then, where was that door again? Yeah, it was right over here. Right here. Oh, that was it? Oh. That was going to be a lot worse than that. I could open that door, but I'm not stupid. I think that's close to where that Bell Maiden was, wasn't it? Or something like that. I'm probably just misremembering. Otherwise, I am not opening that door. There's no point. And we can just leave. Okay. That's that one. There we go. This way. And we're done with this Chalice dungeon. Yay!
Very well. Farewell, good mate.
Cool. Well, we're straight up done with that one, so we can just remove it. Now then, we have a couple. This one I need some blood echoes in order actually, but it looks like I can actually go inside of it just fine. Or I can go into Hintertomes with my bloodshot eyeballs and stuff. Hintertomes is the same difficulty as Central. This one's a tier 3. Or depth 3, whatever. They go up to a maximum of 5. Oh yeah, let's check out the gems that we got. Before I continue on the game, since I'm done with Chalice dungeons for now. I'll come back to them later. Well, I can't fortify my stuff yet. How are these in terms of... Oh, their durability. Its durability is alright. It should last quite a while longer. Plus, I can't afford it anyway, so... Alright, Saw Spear, what do we got? Okay. Arcane scaling, physical, durability, etc., etc. I don't think there's anything higher than the amount of physical attack for that one. Ooh. I like that. Oh, let's thrust, whatever. It's not that big of a deal. So what's the other stuff I got? Arcane, scaling. Which doesn't really help if it doesn't have weapon fire damage up on it anyways. Rapid poison. Fire attack up, add physical attack. Oh yeah, HP gradually. Attack versus beast. Oh yeah, that's not very helpful on fire. Beast up, okay.